One thing sports fans and especially WWE fans love to do is the comparison game. Who had the best this? Who had the best that? In this video, we are talking about the 20 best WWE finishers in history, at least according to me. This is all my opinion. Part 1 was done in another video. It was 20 through 11. This part 2 will be numbers 10 through 1. I can't wait to get into this with you because I know there's going to be a lot of debate here. A lot of people are going to switch moves up in different spots or completely take him out, and I would love to hear your thoughts and your opinions, and I would love to hear your list. So please, leave it down in the comments what your list would be. Let's get into today's video. All right, top 10 in my opinion. Top 10 all-time WWE finishers. I know we're going to get a lot of different opinions here. I know. There's going to be people who hate what number 10 is. There are going to be people who don't like what number 3 is. Completely fine. This is my list. I'm not saying this is fact. I'm not saying this is the actual list of everybody everywhere. It's not unanimous. No, this is my list at number 10 through 1. My top 10 ever. I would love to hear yours. So please, honestly, for real, leave it in the comments and give this video a like if you can too while you're at it. Just quick. Hit the like video real quick. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet. This is a WWE channel. We do WWE content every single week. You're going to want to be here. And honestly, we're very interactive here. We all talk and get along and in the comments and emails and watch along. So if you're new here and you like WWE content, subscribe. All right, let's get into this top 10 list. Number 10 for me, growing up, and even till this day, is still one of my favorite moves because because of the people who did it and because I was putting my brother in this move every day. My brother's younger than me, so it's like that common thing of like the older brother always picking on the younger brother by doing wrestling moves to him. Yeah, that was us. We broke beds, we broke couches, we've gotten in a lot of trouble. It is what it is. Number 10 for me is the choke slam. I love this move. You have various people who have done it. Kane is the one that always sticks out to me. That's my guy for the choke slam, especially when he used to one-hand it. Yeah, I thought that was cool. The one-handed choke slam that he used to do to people, especially the younger, like the smaller, like cruiserweights, were always my favorites. Undertaker, choke slam, Big Show. I mean, there's Damian Priest to an extent does it. Jade right now is starting to use it, which I think she should start using it a little more. And honestly, her using it as a finisher would be awesome. But yeah, number 10 for me, Kane. It's just a powerful, cool-looking move for me. It's iconic to me. It's legendary. It's a move that when it was hit, you knew it was over. The match was done. I love the choke slam. For me, number 10. I think number 9 is going to be a little controversial because to me, I debated on this one. I really thought about this list, and I thought about putting this one higher. But for me, I'm going to respectively put it at number 9. It's the End of Days by Baron Corbin. I love this move. And honestly, if I thought even longer about it all, I maybe have this move in my top 5. This move has been one of my favorites ever since I've seen it. He can do it. The way he did it to anybody was amazing. Even down in the days of NXT when he first started out, he was hitting this move on some big people like Bull Dempsey, if you remember that name. Keith Lee, he's done it. I mean, he's done it to some big people, and he can hit it on anybody. And of course, there were people who sold it better than others, like Dolph Ziggler. I love throwing out that name because he would make everybody look like $1 million. The End of Days was a move so great that it took a very long time before anybody kicked out of it. Anytime he hit it, it was over. And I do believe, if I'm right, I should have looked this up. I think the only person to ever kick out of it, or the first person to, was Drew McIntyre, and that was years after Baron Corbin was using it. I love the End of Days. That's my number 9 all-time move. Number 8, I got love for this one. It's the Frog Splash, and you can throw in anyone's Frog Splash you want. For me, in my mind, when I think of this, of course, it's cliche, Eddie Guerrero. The way he would hit that Frog Splash, especially when he won that title off of Brock Lesnar, that moment replays in my mind over and over all the time. That Frog Splash is my favorite. I love Eddie Guerrero's Frog Splash. There's other people who have tried it. I mean, you got Dominic, you got Ray. I mean, you could list off everybody. Seth. So many people have done the Frog Splash. Sasha, I mean, everybody. Everybody's done it. Chavo. Rob Van Dam has his own 5-star. This one, to me, Eddie Guerrero's Frog Splash is my favorite one. It's an iconic move for me. I think a lot of this top 10, you're going to see a lot of nostalgia type of finishers, not to give away anything, but yeah, that Frog Splash for me, anytime I created a person on a wrestling video game, and this is not even a joke, anytime I've created a wrestler on a wrestling video game, which is literally every year because I get the wrestling game every year ever since I was a kid, when I created myself, my finishing move, one of them, was the frog splash, is the frog splash. 2K25 right now, my second finisher is a frog splash. I love that move. Number 7 is iconic for me, the pedigree. Triple H's pedigree, and I'm saying Triple H because other people have tried. You cannot duplicate the man. Triple H's pedigree, to me, is a very innovative move. It's a move I don't think a lot of people have heard of or seen when he did it. I think he's the first to do it. If I'm wrong. It's fine. But for me, I know when I saw this pedigree, I was thinking, that's such an interesting move that I'm surprised nobody else thought of doing. Like, it's not a hard move. It's pretty simple. You hook the arms and you drive your opponents face first into the mat. I think it's a cool move. I just love this move. And honestly, like the end of days, if I took more time to think about it, this might be higher up on my list. But right now, it's going to sit nicely where it's at because the pedigree, to me, iconic, legendary. I'm going to say that probably about all the moves here on this top 10 list. Back in Triple H's prime, you could not tell me anything different. This move was the move. Number 6 might be controversial, just like this superstar himself. To me, it's the go to sleep. Number 6, go to sleep has been one of my favorite finishers ever since I've seen it. CM Punk, when he hits that on anybody, you kind of knew the match was done. And when somebody kicked out of it, you were surprised. It's such a great move. The knee going right into someone's face. You've seen him break people's noses. You've seen him make people bleed. You've seen him knock people out with it. That, to me, the go to sleep is a legendary move by a legendary superstar. I know he gets a lot of hate. I know he gets a lot of criticism, but to me, the go to sleep will always be one of my favorites. That's why it's in my top 10. It'll probably always stay in my top 10 no matter who comes up with any cool new moves. And it's just how long he's been doing it, the longevity of it. And then that period of time when he wasn't in WWE and he was done with wrestling, anytime you've seen somebody come up with a variation or something that looks similar to it, it always popped the crowd because everybody knew who that move was for or from. And you've seen Hideo Itami when he was with WWE use it, and to me, that was always cool to see. And I still wish we got an Itami and Punk match. I think that would have been really cool. Here we are in the top 5. Top 5 all-time WWE finishers. For me, at number 5, the 3 most devastating letters in WWE, the RKO. Randy Orton's RKO is absolutely one of the best finishers ever. You can hit this move on anybody, man, woman, or child. You can hit it on anybody at any time from out of nowhere. I've seen kids do it in school corridors. I've seen people do it in the pools. I've seen people do it in front of Randy Orton at local basketball games. I've seen this move everywhere. This is one of the most iconic, mainstream finishing moves of all time, the RKO and Randy Orton. The way you couldn't have found a more perfect person to deliver the RKO than Randy Orton. That move, I feel, was picture perfect and made for him. That is an unbelievable move. It'll always be one of my favorites. Top 5, probably forever. RKO, amazing. Number 4, the sweet chin music. I'm not saying it's a super kick. It's the sweet chin music. This is a one-of-one Shawn Michaels specialty. I'm not talking the super kicks you see from literally everybody on the roster nowadays. The sweet chin music is different and was different. The way he would pump his leg up in the corner, stomping his foot, preparing for this, the way Shawn Michaels delivered it. My favorite sweet chin musics of all time was the ones where he would hit it on his opponent and like he'd be so exhausted that he would immediately just fall on them for the cover. The sweet chin music, to me, one of the best all time. It's going to be at the spot probably for a long time. I don't think anyone's going to knock it over. One of the best, delivered by one of the best. So sweet chin music is going to sit perfectly where it's at. Now we get ourselves into the top 3. Things are getting pretty intense here. If you haven't heard your favorite finishing move yet, will it be one of these 3? Or do you have a different one than what these 3 are? Either way, the F5, number 3. I know people think that this might be a simple move. It's to me, it's the perfect combination of who's doing it, who he's doing it to, and how it's being delivered. That's what I always take into account when I look at finishing moves. And to me, this move right here, once you've seen this move, it is quite literally the end of the match. And it happens more times than not where people don't kick out of this. Now, of course, you're going to have the bangers. You're going to have the matches where guys like Cena, guys like Roman, guys like Cody, Randy, CM Punk, they're going to kick out of that stuff. But normally, When Brock Lesnar hits this F5, it is game over. Just ask Kofi Kingston, and I'm still mad about that result. I don't think Kofi should have lost that quick, and I also don't think that Kofi should have had that short of a title reign. Anyway, that's not the point. Brock Lesnar's F5 will always be one of the most dominant, powerful, amazing-looking moves ever, especially when he did it to somebody who could just literally throw around. He was tossing people around with that move. He would do it, and people would do like a full cyclone spin. Yeah, Brock Lesnar's F5, number 3 for me. Number 2 and number 1 I battled with. But number 2, I think I'm going to settle on the Tombstone Piledriver by The Undertaker and sometimes by Kane, but none more than The Undertaker. My Tombstone Piledriver is from The Undertaker. It's no secret, The Undertaker is my favorite superstar of all time. He's my number 1, and this Piledriver has to be number 2. And you'll know why when I say number 1. But this Piledriver could easily be number 1. I'm going to have it at number 2 just because the longevity of number 1 and the mainstream of number 1. But this Tombstone Piledriver was something different. I mean, the look of Undertaker, and if you've seen part 1 of these top 20 finishing moves, you heard me mention Aura with Macho Man Randy Savage and his elbow drop. Like, it's just an elbow drop. But it's because of who it was and how he did it and how he looked. I'm going to go with that same way with The Undertaker. The Undertaker looked like nobody else in WWE or in wrestling for that matter, and he was delivering a brutal move here and then crossing the arms at the end, sticking out the tongue, rolling the eyes up in the back of his head. Nobody looked like this. Nobody did moves like this. This man legitimately put fear into the faces of children at events. How do you get better than that? This Tombstone Piledriver will always be one of the best finishers. And I think if you ask 100 people, you probably get 97, 98, 99 of them would mention this Tombstone Piledriver being in their top 5, maybe their top 3, maybe their top 2. I think this move will go down as one of the best finishers in a lot of people's eyes for a very long time. Let's round it out with number 1, shall we? I just made a post about him today, actually. The Stone Cold Stunner. This, to me, is number 1, no doubt. I mentioned I battled this and the Tombstone being my number 1, but I just could not shake the Stunner being number 1. To me, it's the best. I think it's the best finisher in all wrestling, not even just WWE. This move right here is so iconic. And again, you can go back to the whole aura and who's doing it and how he looks or whatever. Stone Cold, this was an absolute 100% grade A badass who hated his boss, and he wanted to make it a living hell, and he was hitting that stunner on his boss every single night. And Vince didn't even hit it nicely. Vince didn't even sell it properly, and it was still the most legendary move, in my opinion. You could hit this on anybody. Like, again, I'll use the same thing like I said for Randy Orton, man, woman, or child, where you were getting stunners. Me and my friends would hit each other with stunners growing up all the time. All the time. And this, to me, the best move in the history of WWE and maybe even professional wrestling. I'm not even going to lie. Hate me if you want. But the Stunner, no other move has been this iconic. Even people who don't watch wrestling, who have never watched wrestling, know who Stone Cold is and what the Stone Cold Stunner is. That's amazing. And then you top that off with smacking beers together and dousing yourself in them. To me, iconic, legendary, that's number 1 and probably will always be number 1 for me. All right, my friends, I would love to hear your list. I know you probably disagreed with a lot of what I had to say, and I love that. That's fine. Let me know your list, your top 10. I would love to hear from you. Please give this video a like if you haven't yet. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, because that does my page, this channel, a lot of favors, to be honest with you. It helps get this channel out to other people. It helps get this video out to other people who are also wrestling fans and they don't know about this channel, have never seen this channel. We could be introducing new people to this channel, which would be amazing. The goal is to get as many wrestling fans on this page and on this channel as possible. So please do me a favor, like the video, subscribe, leave a comment of what your top 10 is. I would love to see it. And I will see you on the next video, my friends. Until we meet again, as always, stay bitter.